Welcome back to Puddle Knights, and we're on World 7. Let's get started with 7.1. So for this one, we only have the one knight. We want to go in, turn around, and come out, so our little bit of good cape's there. This holy cape, she will not walk on if it's on mud. It's no good. It's only good for putting over these. So once she's there, we want to turn around, go along the bottom. So we have a holy bit of cape there, and our good bit there. She can get across. Now go all the way around here to the first trapdoor. Come over, and then go to his left, so our right. And then we've got a bit over the mud, and the holy bit over the trapdoor. Then we can move her over. Now go all the way around, step in front of the first trap here, and just step on it. That way, our good piece of cape is over the muddy puddle, and the queenie can get out. We'll continue in order as always, so 7-2. So for this one, we want to start by bridging over this little part here. So go up, over and around at the top corner, and queenie can go there. Now we want to go down the bottom, all the way around and turn, so we've got a little bit of cape there so that she can come across. Then we want to go all the way around the edge and then turn around until this bit of cape is on the muddy puddle and that bit stone there is clear so queen can step on it. Then we want to step through here onto the drawbridge and then step again. So we get a little bit of cape there and the drawbridge is kept open. Then she can move over onto the stone slabs there. Now we just keep walking around this way until our bit of good cape is there so she can cross. Now for 7-3. We start by moving through and going all the way down the bottom and putting our little bit of cape there so queenie can get on the flower tile. Then we want to step forward 2 so that we can get her onto the stone slab there. Now we want to stand through both the drawbridges so she can get up to this part here. Then we want to come all the way back around and stand on the second drawbridge so she can go over there. And then we want to come around again and stand in that corner so our good piece of cape is on the final muddy puddle and she can get in. Now for 7-4. This one is all dependent on getting these two swap places. So we want queenie here and we want little fat boy at the back. So how we do this is go up with the queen, step 1, down. So you're doing kind of a figure 8 and then move her down and then put her right there. So I'll show you that one again. So you want to go up, down, left. Alright, just like that. It's just one figure 8 and then you can swap positions. Now we want to take our red and do a loop and go all the way down. Then we take queenie, step on the holy bit, on the good bit, and then down. So fat boy is on the holy bit. Now we want to rip the cape, step queenie forward and around again. Now we put our red in between them, push forward, then push forward again. And now we've got a way out and we can put our good piece of cape there and then queenie can just walk over and out. Now for 7-5. So for this one we want to grab red and not go in there and go all the way up the top and turn around and step in here and then make like a U-turn there. And that gives us 2 bits of cape that she can walk across. Now we go straight up and put our 2 holy bits on the trapdoors so she can move around and get to there. Again, we want to move forward a couple so that we've got 2 bits of carpet there, cape, so she can get into this corner. Now we want to make a loop so that we land on our bit of holy cape there and it rips off. Once we've done that, we can turn around so our 2 bits of cape there so she can get onto that one. Then we need to go all the way around. Come down here, step on the trapdoor bridge type of thing, and then move her over into this one. Then we want to turn around in here, come back, step on that trapdoor again, put our holy bit there, and leave 2 there. She can get in there, and then we just need to move around, so we've got 2 bits, so she can get home. Now for 7-6. Here, take blue, move him around into this corner. Then take red and do the same, but go straight up so that we're covering 2 bits of muddy puddle there. And put her in there. And take red and have it so that we've got 1 holy bit holding this trapdoor down, and then 1 bit of cape on the muddy puddle. Then take blue and go and stand on there. Rip it off. Get red out the way. Then go take blue and stand him there so that Queenie can get up there. And take blue again and go stand so we have our little bit of blue cape there. Take red, go stand on the blue cape and move round with red also. And then it doesn't matter about ripping all these other bits of cape because Queenie can get out. Now the last one of the normal ones is 7-7. So this is quite the tricky one. We want to start with red and take them up this pier here. Then put blue there so red can get across and go straight down and stand on this trapdoor drawbridge thing. Then we want to take blue and turn him around and put him in this corner so we've got a little bit of cape there for Queenie to stand on. Then we take red and leave the holy bit of cape there on that trapdoor so we can get Queenie up there. Then we take blue around to stand on the red cape and rip it. Now we need to get red all the way around so that we make sure blue's out the way so we don't stand on any cape. So that we've got a nice bit of good cape there so we can step on it. Oops. And then rip it there. And then final bit for red would be to put his little holy bit of cape there. So we've got a good bit there, a little bit on there, and a little bit there, ripped bit, to keep that door down as well. Now get red out the way, get blue, and move so we bridge over this trapdoor so Queenie can get out. Get red out the way a little bit, then move all the way around, so that we've got 2 bits of cape either side and a holy bit in the middle. Now take red and stand on that holy bit and rip it. And then make our way back around so we can get Queenie to stand there. And the final bit is to get blue in there, put his bit of blue cape on that muddy puddle, get red to step on it, rip it, and then get these 2 out of the way so that Queenie can get home. And that's it for the normal ones. We're going to progress in order for all of the trickier ones. So, well, I don't know if they're trickier, but 7, 8. This one looks rather complicated, but it's quite easy. So if we just go down and then round and then cut in there, it's important to do this bit, otherwise we'll not get it right. And then when you get all the way around, we want to cut down here and go up there, and then when we get up there we should be stood on our last 2 bits of cape which rip off there. Now continue round until all 4 bits there are nice good bits and not holy, and then we get Queenie across. Now we need to go all the way down and round again, but when we get here we want to go straight over and then continue up until we get to Queenie, and then move her over, and then continue round until this little bit of cape covers it up so Queenie can get across. Now for 7, 9. Here we start by moving Queenie into this corner, which leaves a little bit of room to get past with our blue. Take blue, move around little fat boy, go right at the top, onto the trapdoor, and come down, keep moving until our last bit of cape is on that trapdoor. Then move Queenie up until fat boy steps on it, and then rip it off, and then turn around. Make sure you go like wide so that we don't get any carpet trapped, any cape trapped. Then come up, step up one, and then go right the way around and make our way back. And we'll rip a little bit of cape there. This leaves 2 bits here, and then a holy bit, which she can then move onto. Now we continue going down into this corner. This leaves 3 here, so Queenie can get over. Then we go right along to the end, just before the exit thing, and then turn around in a little loop, and then rip that bit off, so that we have 3 bits of cape here. Move back until, so we've got another bit of cape so Queenie can get across. Then we want to turn around, step on this end bit of cape, and then move into this corner so our last bit of cape can bridge over, and then get Queenie out. Now for 7-10. Start this one by moving red to there. Now get yellow and put him on this cape, his cape here. And then we want to move so that red's cape's there as well, so we can get yellow back. Now we want to turn red around, so move right the way along the end, move Queenie out the way, bring red back, move yellow down so he's out the way of the red, grab red, and now we want to take yellow to put him on his little holy cape there, so he can keep the drawbridge down and we can get out of there. So put red out the way, move yellow up, put him there to bridge over, get Queenie in, then move yellow down to cover the last muddy puddle and get Queenie out. Now for 7-11. So for this one, we want to get blue and turn him round to near yellow, then get yellow out the way, bring blue up, and we want a little bit of cape there. We're going to stand on that with yellow and rip it off. Now that one's ripped off. Move yellow up one, then put blue up on this platform here. I'll get yellow round and put it so both his bits of cape are down here so we can get Queenie over. Now we need to go stand between the 2 platforms, move blue across until we've got Spotty on one side, Spotty in the middle, and then Spotty on the other side. And then we can put yellow up to stand on the final Spotty one and then rip that off. Now get blue and move him down and to our right of the ramp, or its left, and then move yellow down to bridge over so that we can get Queenie up onto the ramp. Once we've done that, we then want to put blue all the way around and stand him so his bit of cape is in front of the exit point. Take yellow, stand on that cape and then tear it off, and then move yellow around so we've got 2 bits of cape at the bottom of this ramp so that we've made a way to get out. Now for 7-12. So for this one, we want to get red and move him forward 2. Then we want to take gold, go right the way around the edge, and then come and stand right in this bottom corner. That way we've got 2 bits we can get Queenie over. Once you've done that, take gold and go all the way around this top rectangle thing and head towards the bottom. Once you're here, so right near the place Queenie was starting, take Queenie and stand her there, then get red and go stand on the other holy bit of cape and then move her over. Now take red and stand it so our cape is just there. So we stood just before the trapdoor. Now take gold and stand on the red cape and then rip it and move them forward. And then take gold and move just past the trapdoor so Queenie can have a 3-run home. And for the final one of this one, 713. The way I do this, I'm not entirely sure it's the right way, but it works. I take blue and I put them on red's cape and then rip red's cape. So that keeps this trapdoor shut. Now we take blue and we go down here. So we just down from the queen. So our last bit of cape is there. Now we take yellow and we go up and through all of these trapdoors here. So that we can get red to come down here, use the trapdoor there to turn around and just wait there. Now we take yellow and move up the top and go right along to the end. That way we've got a nice little bridge over. But before we move Queenie, we need to take our red and put our little bit of cape there so that when we get Queenie over, we don't obstruct this pathway. Now take these two and we can get blue to come down and go around like that. Now we take yellow, go all the way down, and we want to leave our last bit of cape on this holy bit here. So we'll do that. Then we can take Queenie and go stand on blue's cape in this corner. Now we need to turn around. So come around. Turn around, step again on this trapdoor, and then go and stand in this corner. This way, Queenie can just go straight over and straight down. I'm not sure that's the way it's supposed to be done, but that's the way it works. Okay, that's the final one of World 7. We'll go into World 8. Now, this is the end, but there is more after it. And it's kind of like just a weird one. It looks like you would have to control loads of these to start with, but you don't. Just take yellow, move there, take blue, move there, and then these can just walk straight through the muddy puddles. It kind of throws you a bit. And that's not quite the end of the game. There is a few extra afterwards. You have delivered the ladies and bishops and completed the secret opening ceremony. The XXVII biannual hygiene conference may begin. We can't thank the Puddle Knights enough for saving us from knee-deep embarrassment. So you get all the developers and stuff like that. Special thanks and all that. I'll leave you to read that afterwards. And if you've completed the best part of these, you also unlock some extra ones, which I will go over in the next video. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.